Do you get the respect you deserve? Many people feel that they don't. They feel disrespected by their job, by their friends, and by life itself. As Stoics, we believe problems have solutions. If there's a problem in your life, you can fix it by changing what's within your control. Stopping feelings of disrespect is one of those changes you can make. That's the Stoic way. So this video will teach you 7 techniques to stop disrespect and bring you the respect you truly deserve. First technique, cultivate self-respect. To get the respect you deserve, you must first develop self-respect. What does that mean? It means before others can respect you, you must respect yourself. Look inside at the stories you tell about yourself and how you perceive your worth. Self-respect, our foundation. It's the ground upon which all other forms of respect are built. When you lack it, you unknowingly signal, I'm not worthy of yours either. Example, accepting treatment you know is beneath you shrinks your self-worth. But here's the good part, you can change that. Start by removing yourself from those situations, starting where no one can stop you. Inside your mind, make a survey of your thoughts. Are they positive? Do you respect your achievements and the good things you've done? If not, it's time to start. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Every man loves himself more than others, yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others." Self-respect begins with self-awareness. Take inventory, strengths, weaknesses, values, boundaries. What are you proud of? What have you accomplished that deserves respect? When you can answer those with conviction, you gain inner stability. That inner core, people sense it and respect it. Many confuse self-respect with arrogance, but arrogance is just a mask for insecurity. True self-respect allows for humility because it doesn't crave outside validation. Epictetus taught, it is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Translation, you can't learn self-respect if you secretly think you're undeserving. How to build it? Daily practice. Speak to yourself like someone you actually admire. Notice your self-talk. Is it harsh, critical, dismissive? Would you say that to a friend, a mentor? If not, why say it to yourself? The Stoics practiced daily reflection. Each night, Marcus Aurelius would review his day. If he lived by his principles, he acknowledged it. If he fell short, he adjusted. Be your own source of validation. It all starts with you, because what you can control, more than anything, is your own mind. Second technique, make life changes. Sometimes, the disrespect you feel is just a symptom of a deeper problem that requires real-life change. Respect begins inside. When others treat you badly, trying to change them rarely works. Instead, you might need to change your own life. Where do you feel least respected? At work, at home, with friends? These are clues, patterns, signals saying a change needed. Think about your job. Does talking to your boss feel draining? A job that shrinks you needs fixing. New tasks, new team, maybe even a new job. Now look at your home. Does it reflect self-respect or neglect? Even small improvements shift how you see yourself. Relationships are a major factor. Who respects your boundaries? Who constantly crosses them? It's okay to take a step back from people who bring you down. And don't forget about money. Financial stress can lock you in a cycle where self-respect fades. Many people quietly connect being in debt with feeling like they've failed. If that speaks to you, then maybe it's time for a new approach. A simple one that helps you walk away from the things that damage your dignity. But here's the truth, change doesn't happen instantly. You won't rebuild everything in a day. Start with one area. Make one decision that reflects your worth, then make another. The Stoics said it well. Respect isn't gained by controlling others. It's earned by living by your values. Take a hard, honest look. What can you shift? What do you need to come to terms with? What no longer belongs in your life? Then move, one small, steady step at a time. Third technique, focus on control. The Stoics believed in this golden rule. Some things are up to us and some are not. Forget this and you waste energy. You get upset, frustrated. Example, a face-to-face talk. You control your words, your body language, your intentions. That's it. You do not control how someone hears you, how they feel. how they react. You speak clearly, they misinterpret. You're respectful, they get offended. You offer help, they assume bad intent. Before important talks, pause. Remind yourself, what's in my control? The Stoics used a trick, the reserve clause. They'd say, I'll do X, unless something prevents it. It's a reminder that you are responsible for effort, not the outcome. So, speak clearly, stay calm, be genuine. That's your part. In business, talk face to face, follow up with an email, clarify where needed. But if they misunderstand, don't argue, don't spiral. Say, I may not have been clear. Let me rephrase. If they lash out, that's their responsibility, not yours. Stop trying to control others' minds and watch how much mental space frees up. That confidence, others feel it. Ironically, the less you chase respect, the more it comes. Start small. Practice in safe conversations. Redirect your energy when you catch yourself controlling reactions. Over time, you become unshakable. You speak without neediness. Listen without fear. Stand without aggression. And that quiet power, it draws respect without you ever needing to ask for it. The fourth technique, embrace discomfort. Our next technique builds on the last one. You're in a conversation where respect is in question. Now what? This is when you use embrace discomfort in difficult situations. Most people run from tough talks. They avoid the truth. They stay silent, even when treated unfairly. It feels safer, but slowly it drains your respect. The Stoics knew this. Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body, just as muscles grow under pressure. Your ability to handle tough conversations grows with practice. Avoiding hard talk says something loud. I'm not worth the discomfort. And others, they hear that message clearly. So what can you do? Say it calmly, not with anger, not with blame, but with clarity. Example, when you interrupt me in meetings, I feel like my ideas aren't valued. I'd appreciate it if you'd let me finish my thoughts. Your heart may race, your voice may tremble, but this isn't danger, it's just discomfort. Stay grounded. Notice your breath. Feel your feet. Speak just a little slower. These small actions keep you centered. If the other person becomes defensive, remember, you control your words. You control your tone. You control your intention. Their reaction belongs to them, not to you. Sometimes naming the disrespect is enough. They might not even realize the impact. Other times, nothing changes. But here's the truth. You've honored yourself by speaking up. You've taken a step. You've built a boundary. And maybe you've laid the foundation to walk away if needed. With practice, this gets easier. You build a reputation, someone who speaks calmly, but does not tolerate disrespect. People learn they can't dismiss you without consequence. Every time you face discomfort instead of fleeing, you prove something vital. You are worth standing up for, and you can do it because you've done it before. The Stoics called this voluntary discomfort, choosing the harder path. When it aligns with your values, over time, what once felt impossible becomes uncomfortable. What felt uncomfortable becomes normal. And what began with disrespect ends with respect. The sixth technique, speak to the best in others. If you want more respect, then start here. Speak to the best in people, not the worst. Yes, we've talked about calling out disrespect, but here's the other half of the equation. Incentivize kindness. Reward it when you see it. And better yet, invite it with how you speak. Ask yourself, could my tone be part of the problem? Because here's the truth. Many people talk to others by pointing out only their flaws. You messed up again. You never listen. You always do this. It might feel powerful in the moment, but it leaves scars and builds resistance, not respect. The Stoics taught a different way. How you speak to others reveals your character. Talk to their highest self, and you show your own. You can inspire people. You don't need a title to be a leader. You only need one thing: intentional words. Every time you open your mouth, you have a choice. Pull people up, or push them away. Say this instead of blaming. I know you've got this. You've handled harder before. Here's where we can improve. These small changes, they change everything. Now do a quick scan. Check your language. Are you accidentally condescending? Phrases like, you wouldn't understand. Let me explain it simply. They land hard, they sting, even if you don't mean them to. So flip the script. Start using language that assumes intelligence, capability, good intentions. That doesn't mean tolerating abuse. If you're doing your part and someone still disrespects you, you don't have to lower yourself. Because the best revenge is never becoming like your enemy. And as Marcus Aurelius wrote, by speaking to the best in others, you help create it. Foster respect. Model it. Speak to the potential in others. And watch what returns to you. That's real power. That's real leadership. That's respect earned. The fifth technique, handle criticism wisely. This one's about criticism, specifically how to deal with the disrespect it sometimes brings. Here's the principle. Accept justified criticism with calm and ignore the rest. How you respond defines how others perceive your strength. Most people, they get defensive or feel crushed. Both reactions weaken the respect they hold. But there's a better way, the Stoic way. Marcus Aurelius once said, if you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your own judgment about it. Let that sink in. Your judgment causes the pain, not the criticism itself. So next time someone criticizes you, take a breath. Then ask, is there truth here I can use? If yes, thank them. That's not weakness. That's real strength. The kind most people can't show. Good criticism is a gift. Even when it stings, it shines a light on your blind spots. Use it. Grow from it. Sharpen yourself. The person who shows you your flaw just gave you a chance to fix it. But not all criticism is worth your attention. Some comes from envy. Some from bitterness. Some from people drowning in their own chaos. That's not feedback. That's projection. Marcus Aurelius also said, if any man despises me, that is his problem. My only concern is not doing or saying anything deserving of contempt. So when criticism feels unfair, say, I'll think about that. Then think privately. If it holds no truth, let it go. No drama, no reaction, just peace. Your calmness, that's your dignity showing. And if someone always finds fault with you, that's not insight. That's a red flag, a relationship that may need distance. People who respect you offer critique to help you rise, not to make you feel small. And as Marcus reminds us again, you are not compelled to form any opinion about matters before you, nor disturb your peace of mind at all. Everything is neutral until you decide what it means. You get to choose who you are in the face of criticism. Someone who listens with clarity, or someone who reacts with chaos. The person who accepts what's true and dismisses what's petty. That's someone with real strength. And that kind of presence, it earns respect. Even when it doesn't, you'll know who's trying to help and who you're better off without. The seventh technique, align words with actions. If you want lasting respect, you can't just talk the talk. You have to walk it. Loudly, clearly, consistently. Think of the people you respect. Why? Because they show up. Because their words mean something. Because their promises become reality. Marcus Aurelius nailed it. Waste no more time arguing what a good person should be. Be one. Simple. Sharp. Unavoidable. So how do you live that out? Start small. Make only the promises you can keep. If you say, I'll call you back, call back. If you say, I'll be there at 3, I'll be there at 2:55. These aren't tiny things. They're foundations. Each small action stacks trust in yourself and from others. And when you mess up, because yes, you will, own it. Say it straight. I was wrong. I made a mistake. Don't dodge. Don't blame. Don't spin. This is integrity, not grand gestures, but the daily decision to do what you said you'd do. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Again and again and again. And here's the beautiful twist. As your words and actions align more, you start trusting yourself. That quiet, powerful confidence shows in your walk, in your speech, in the way others feel when you enter a room. Respect doesn't need to be demanded. When your word means something, respect follows you. Let's recap the 7 Stoic techniques that earn respect. Build self-respect first. Make life changes that invite respect. Control only what you can. Embrace hard conversations. Handle criticism wisely. Speak to the best in others. Align your words with your actions. Build systems that protect your dignity. Make choices that reflect who you are. Never accept disrespect as your normal. Each time you act with integrity, each time you choose growth, you don't just change yourself, you light the path for others. Start with one technique today. Feel it. Own it. Build from there. More Stoic tools are coming soon. Designed for real struggles, modern life, and ancient wisdom. Subscribe. Come on. Share this with someone who needs it. And remember Seneca's words. It is the mind that makes us happy in whatever condition we are. Now go. Live the Stoic life. Be who you were meant to be.